Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to Wednesdays with Larijuana. Every Wednesday right here on CannaWannaBuy.com, we bring you the latest information on adult use and medical marijuana from all over the globe. This week, from ProjectCBD.org, CBD Misconceptions. You know, there are a lot of states that are putting out legislation for CBD-only legalization of cannabis, and that can be very dangerous, and here are the experts of CBD to tell us why. This is written by Martin A. Lee, right in 2015 in February here, and Martin goes on to say, it doesn't get you high, but it's causing quite a buzz among medical scientists and patients. The past year has been a surge in interest in cannabidiol, CBD, a non-intoxicating cannabis compound with significant therapeutic properties. Numerous commercial startups and internet retailers have jumped on the CBD bandwagon, touting CBD derived from industrial hemp as the next big thing, a miracle oil that can shrink tumors, quell seizures, and ease chronic pain without making people feel stoned. But along with a growing awareness of cannabidiol as a potential health aid, there has been a proliferation of misconceptions about CBD. Number one, CBD is medicinal, THC is recreational. Project CBD receives many inquiries from around the world. Oftentimes people say they are seeking CBD, the medical part of the plant, not THC, the recreational part that gives you a high. Actually, THC, the high causer, has awesome therapeutic properties. Scientists at the Scripps Research Center in San Diego reported that THC inhibits an enzyme implicated in the formation of beta-amyloid plaque, the hallmark of Alzheimer's-related dementia. The federal government recognizes single-molecule THC as an anti-nausea compound and appetite booster, deeming it a Schedule III drug, a category reserved for medicinal substances with little abuse potential. But whole plant marijuana, the only natural source of THC, continues to be classified as a dangerous Schedule I drug with no medicinal value. Number two, THC is the bad cannabinoid, CBD is the good cannabinoid. The drug warriors' strategic retreat. Give ground on CBD while continuing to demonize THC. Die-hard marijuana prohibitionists are exploiting the good news about CBD to further stigmatize high THC cannabis, casting THC as the bad cannabinoid, whereas CBD is framed as the good cannabinoid. Why? Because CBD doesn't make you high like THC. Project CBD categorically rejects this moralistic reefer madness dichotomy in favor of the whole plant cannabis therapeutics. Number three, CBD is most effective without THC. THC and CBD are the power couple of cannabis compounds. They work best together. Scientific studies have established that CBD and THC interact synergistically to enhance each other's therapeutic effects. British researchers have shown that CBD potentiates the THC's anti-inflammatory properties in an animal model of colitis. Scientists at the California Pacific Medical Center in San Francisco determined that a combination of CBD and THC has a more potent anti-tumoral effect than either compound alone when tested on brain cancer and breast cancer cell lines. An extensive clinical research has demonstrated that CBD combined with THC is more beneficial for neuropathic pain than either compound as a single molecule. Number four, single molecule pharmaceuticals are superior to crude whole plant medicinals. According to the federal government, specific components of the marijuana plant, THC and CBD, have medical value, but the plant itself does not have medical value. Uncle Sam's single molecule blinders reflect a cultural and political bias that privileges big pharma products. Single molecule medicine is the predominant corporate way, the FDA approved way, but it's not the only way, and it's not necessarily the optimal way to benefit from cannabis therapeutics. Cannabis contains several hundred compounds, including various flavonoids, aromatic terpenes, and many minor cannabinoids in addition to THC and CBD. Each of these compounds has specific healing attributes, but when combined, they can create what scientists refer to as a holistic entourage effect, so that the therapeutic impact of the whole plant is greater than the sum of its single molecule parts. The Food and Drug Administration, however, isn't in the business of approving plants as medicine. Number 5, psychoactivity is inherently an adverse side effect. According to politically correct drug war, the politically correct drug war, the marijuana high is an unwanted side effect. Big Pharma is keen on synthesizing medically active marijuana-like molecules that don't make people high, although it is not obvious why mild euphoric feelings are intrinsically negative for a sick person or a healthy person for that matter. In ancient Greece, the word euphoria means having health, a state of well-being. The euphoric qualities of cannabis, far from being an unwanted side effect, are deeply implicated in the therapeutic value of the plant. We should be thinking of cannabis as a medicine first, said Dr. Todd Mikaria. That happens to have some psychoactive properties, as many medicines do, rather than the intoxicant that happens to have a few therapeutic properties on the side. Number 6, CBD is legal in all 50 states. Purveyors of imported CBD-infused hemp oil claim it is legal to market their wares anywhere in the United States as long as the oil contains less than 0.3% of THC. Actually, it's not so simple. Federal law prohibits U.S. farmers from growing hemp as a commercial crop, but the sale of imported low-THC industrial hemp products is permitted in the United States as long as these products are derived from the seed or stalk of the plant, not from the leaves and flowers. Here's the catch. Cannabidiol can't be pressed or extracted from hemp seed. CBD can be extracted from the flower, leaves, and only to a very minor extent from the stalk of the hemp plant. Hemp oil startups lack credibility when they say that their CBD comes from the hemp seed and stalk. Congress may soon vote to exempt industrial hemp and CBD from the definition of marijuana under the Controlled Substance Act. Such legislation would not be necessary if CBD derived from foreign-grown hemp was already legal throughout the United States. Number 7, CBD-only laws adequately serve the patient population. 11 U.S. state legislatures have passed CBD-only, or more accurately, low-THC laws, and other states are poised to follow suit. Some states restrict the sources of CBD-rich products, and specifically the diseases for which CBD can be assessed. Others do not. Ostensibly, these laws allow the use of CBD-infused oil derived from the hemp or cannabis that measures less than 0.3% THC. But a CBD-rich remedy with little THC doesn't work for everyone. Parents of epileptic children have found that adding some THC or THCA, the raw unheated version of THC, helps with seizure control in many instances. For some epileptics, THC-dominant strains are more effective than CBD-rich products. The vast majority of patients are not well served by CBD-only laws. They need access to a broad spectrum of whole plant cannabis remedies, not just the low THC medicine. One size doesn't fit all with respect to cannabis therapeutics, and neither does one compound or one product or one strain. And finally, number 8, CBD is CBD. It doesn't matter where it comes from. Yes, it does matter. The flower tops and leaves of some industrial hemp strains may be a viable source for CBD, legal issues notwithstanding, but hemp is by no means an optimal source of cannabidiol. Industrial hemp typically contains far less cannabidiol than CBD-rich cannabis. Huge amounts of industrial hemp are required to extract a small amount of CBD, thereby raising the risks of toxic contaminants because hemp is a bioaccumulator that draws heavy metals from the soil. Single molecules CBD synthesized in a lab or extracted and refined from industrial hemp lacks critical medicinal terpenes and secondary cannabinoids found in cannabis strains. These compounds interact with CBD and THC to enhance their therapeutic benefits. So, when you're seeing all this stuff on the internet about CBD only, check it out, read about it. It's very important that the whole plant be used and a combination of CBD and THC together to be most effective. That's it for Wednesdays with Larijuana. Don't forget, every week right here on CannaWannaBuy.com, Cannawanna Buy has the greatest prices, fast shipping, and many, many products for the cannabis user. Whether you're a patient, a head shop, or a dispensary, all your needs right here, CannaWannaBuy.com. Don't forget my weekly medical marijuana radio show on mmjradio.com. That's medicalmarijuanaradio.com. And we will be back next week. So peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. Talk to you soon.